Welcome to 11-8 Factorials. Find the following using your calculator. And the hint is there's a button below the enter. So I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to do 5 factorial, 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 factorial, and 0 factorial. So on our calculators, we're going to type in 5, and right below the enter button, you'll see this little box that has a question mark and an exclamation point. We want to choose the exclamation point. In math, that does not mean we're excited about the number 5. That means 5 factorial, which is something different. So when we do that, we get 120. When we type in 4 factorial, we get 24. 3 factorial, six. 2 factorial is just 2. 1 factorial is just 1. And 0 factorial is also 1. So in general, what does factorials mean? So factorials are basically multiplying all of the numbers up to the number given. So you're going to basically multiply the number and all preceding numbers. So when I say preceding numbers, I mean counting numbers. So 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And that's how we got 120. So you're not going to compare with a shoulder partner. These are old notes that I used. But now I want you to find 20 factorial over 18 factorial without your calculator. So think about what it would mean to be 20 factorial dividing out 18 factorial. And the answer should be 380. Now you might be like, how did he get that? Well, 20 times 19 times 18 times 17, etc. all over 18 factorial, which is 18 times 17 times 16 times etc. The factors of 18, 17, etc. all the way down to 1 would cancel out. So your answer would be 20 times 19. Moving on. N factorial over n minus 2 factorial and using your calculator. So when we do that, we can just quickly make a fraction. We can type in n factorial over n minus 2. Make sure the factorial sign is on the outside of the parenthesis. And you'll get the quantity n times n minus 1. So essentially, we got n times n minus 1, but simplifying it would leave us n squared minus n. So n is just a number, and it has to be a whole number. But how would you use that idea to figure out what n plus 1 factorial over n minus 1 factorial would be without using your calculator? See if you can show some work and figure it out. Pause the video and see if you can actually get this answer. Now if I continue, it would be n plus 1. The number preceding n plus 1 would be n. The number before n would be n minus 1. The number before that would be n minus 2. The number before that would be n minus 3, etc. all the way down. N minus 1 factorial would start at n minus 1. The number before that would be one number less, so that's n minus 2. And then n minus 3 all the way down. So all of these would cancel, and we'd be left with n plus 1 times n. So our answer would be n squared plus n. Good luck on your homework.